Hi, collective. I'm ancient. Let's see what the overall energy is. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay, some of you could be feeling alone. You could be feeling alone. Some of you, um, maybe in the past you've been avoiding relationships, and now you're at a point where you're open to being in a relationship, or you're kind of tired of being alone. But then, but then you also don't want to deal with drama when it comes to relationships. Like you just want people to be authentic and genuine and good. You want people to treat you the way you treat them. But with the Eight of Cups, I feel like you just feel a bit alone, maybe even tired, emotionally drained. All right, let's see. Give me more. That's the overall energy. Okay. What you need to know is, now I said alone. I didn't say lonely. I said alone. The reason why I'm not picking up lonely, or I don't want to say lonely, is because you have people to be around. So friends, family members, exes, like people want to be around you, but you're kind of isolating yourself. Nothing's fulfilling you at the moment. But okay, so this is the thing. I have the Six of Wands here. So the Six of Wands is represented by fire. So that's a quick, fast energy. So it could be where you may not even know why you're resting, or you're needing to pull back your energy, or if things just feel stagnant, is because really soon you'll be moving towards the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is fast moving energy. Some of you could actually be traveling, relocating, or there's going to be decisions that you're going to need to make, and they're going to be quick, fast, in a hurry. Not hurried, but they're going to be quick decisions. Because some of you may need to move within a month, or 30 or 60 days, or something like that. I'm also getting with the Six of Wands. Um, this is positive, whatever's coming here with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is representing victory, recognition. Some of you may not feel that whatever comes from the Six of Wands, you currently may feel a bit drained from it, or you're drained in preparation. Like you've been preparing for the Six of Wands, whatever that Six of Wands is, whether it's moving, a new opportunity, traveling, um, but it's kind of draining you here with the Eight of Cups. But just know that silence isn't complacency. You're not complacent. Everything is happening in divine timing in the way that it needs to happen. That's what I feel here. Okay, tell me more about this overall energy. I feel like you need to rest because you're gonna take off. We have this the Knight of Swords. I said I'm picking up like a quick, fast energy, because we have right here at the bottom of the deck the Ace of Pentacles. That's what I said. Some of you are gonna have to make like a real fast choice or decision. Like you're gonna have to accept an opportunity, a move, or something. And it's gonna come quick. But the reason why you'll need to make the decision quick is because there's a deadline or something like that. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so it could definitely be about a move. It could be about work, some sort of opportunity here with the 10 of Pentacles, for sure. Okay. Now, the thing is, though, when the Knight of Swords comes out, I really don't like that card being a decision-making card for you because the Knight of Swords is an impulsive energy. It's like someone rushing to say what they have to say without thinking things through. So I really don't like the Knight of Swords. So let's clarify that energy. You always want to be in the King and Queen of Swords when you're making decisions, or you want to be in the Major Arcana Justice. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so all right, so that tells me you may need to do more research. Okay, so we have the World. You might need to do more research before you make your decision, because the Page of Swords represents doing research, looking things up here with the page. So some of you may need to do more research. You may need to look more into a situation um, before you make that decision. Okay, tell me more. Or you need to make sure you ask enough questions. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. What is this Five of Wands about? The Tower? Okay, why is the Five of Wands with the Tower? I'm not picking up negative or positive energy here, but typically when the Five of Wands comes out, that represents some sort of conflict. So let's see here, because I'm not really picking up intuitively on the energy. What is the Five of Wands with the Tower about? What is the Five of Wands with the Tower about? The World. Okay, so so if there's an opportunity, if there's something, whatever it is, right? I don't know, there's something that you need to look more into. Okay. So if you're thinking about moving or you're taking a job somewhere where you need to relocate, some of you it's move across the country, you need to do more research about the program, the opportunity, even where you would be living or moving or something like that. There's more you need to pay attention to. There could be something unexpected with the Five of Wands. Let me pick. I just want to. What is this Five of Wands? Because I don't want to say that it's conflict, because it could be competition, but there's something that you're not going to expect here. That's why you need to do more research, or how you're going to deal with some sort of. What's the Five of Wands? Is this conflict or is this competition? Okay, Page of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Cups, are you going to be working with children? And then we have the Three of Swords. Okay, give me one more card for the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. The King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is what I'm getting with this Five of Wands. I was really trying to pick up on the energy because I want to make sure I'm picking up on the correct energy. The Five of Wands typically like I said, it can represent some sort of argument, which is conflict, or some sort of competition here. What I'm getting with the Page of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Cups with the King of Pentacles, there could be people competing for you, but you're not in the mood. Competing for um competing for you romantically, but you're not in the mood. There could be like a lot of people. This is, let me move on from that. I'll come back to that. What is the worlds? The tower with the worlds. We have the moon. Yeah, see, there's something. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting children. Are some of you working with children? Are you going to be working around children? But the Three of Swords, because the Three of Swords represents heartbreak, something that disappoints you. But then you have this King of Pentacles, as if you have an energy of someone who maybe wants children. Are you going to be around that energy? A lot of people competing for you for to mate with you. That's interesting. Okay. That was maybe for someone specifically. Tell me about the moon. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so what is it that you're not going to see coming as relates to work? Like I said, there could be something new you learn. Okay, so we have the Hierophant and we have the Seven of Cups. What is the Seven of Cups about? I'm also getting competing for work or competing for opportunities or competing for a placement. It could be something like that. Maybe you guys are competing for a placement to work with children. Somehow children are involved. It doesn't necessarily mean your children, it could be, but somehow children are involved. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles. It's also about work. There's a lot of contracts here, a lot of work contracts. What is the Three of Coins? We also have the Page of Coins, another page. Okay, so there could be, okay, whatever this like place you're going to, I don't know if it has to do with children. Don't allow them to paint, like, ask tough questions is what I need to say. So if you're interviewing for something specifically, ask questions that people typically don't ask. So if it's a company or a contract or a situation where people are painting rainbows and unicorns, ask the tough questions. Like, ask conflicted questions like, how does a company deal with conflict resolution? If you move and get fired from a job, do they have immediate job placements? Like, stuff like that. Just ask. It's something about you needing to do more research and ask more questions, and not allowing this company or this organization to paint rainbows and unicorns, because that's what this is. It feels like this is rainbows and unicorns because we have the Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles could be about negotiation. Maybe you're negotiating where you're gonna go. Okay, Judgment. Clarify Judgment. The Chariot. So if you have multiple like options or places to go, this is saying go where it feels good here with the Chariot. But it doesn't mean it's gonna be rainbows and unicorns there either. Okay, so for whoever this is for, this message will resonate. If it felt all over the place, it's because it really wasn't for you, but this is for somebody. This is definitely for someone specifically. Because I'm picking up on like someone works with children, but there's unexpected competition. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna clarify the Five of Wands again with the Tower. For some reason, I'm feeling this Five of Wands as neutral. I don't feel like it's necessarily negative, neither is it positive. Does it make sense? It's like it feels neutral. Typically, when I read the Five of Wands, I can pick up if it's conflict. But I mean, there's always conflict no matter where you go in life, right? There's always going to be some sort of challenge or obstacle. That's just life. But what I'm trying to say is I'm picking up on the Five of Wands as it being neutral. So tell me about the Five of Wands in the Tower. Now, if I can't get clarity on that, it's because I'm not allowed to. I'm not being given the access to uncover what this means. Does that make sense? Because there's a reason for that. And I'm not going to force the energy to come through. Okay. Tell me about the Five of Wands in the Tower. See? Here we go again. Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, you could have some obstacles. If you work with children, it has something to do with their parents. Maybe not necessarily the children, but something to do with their parents. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay. All right. So this is a warning for somebody. I don't want to, oh no, this is the Four of Swords. Okay. This is the Four of Swords. Yeah, it could be something with someone's parent, like a child's parent. There could be some sort of conflict. I don't know if the child goes home and misspeaks or something and takes something out of context and the parent gets upset, but it's something that can be resolved, but it's a weird, there's some sort of obstacle here. With the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, whatever this offer is with the Page of Pentacles, you're going to need time to think about it because I feel like it's a major move for some of you. Some of you could be moving to another country to teach or something. Tell me about the worlds, or you're thinking about it. Okay, so we have Justice and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the energy is shifting now. So with the world, Justice, and the Nine of Cups, I don't know if I said Nine of Pentacles, excuse me, the Nine of Cups, the world can represent a cycle ending and a new one beginning, can also represent travel, communication. We also have Justice. Some of you could be getting in contact with someone. This Justice could be a Libra specifically. We also have Sagittarius here with the world. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is Pisces for me. So with the world and justice could be like a visa. I don't know why I'm getting like a visa, a passport, especially as it relates to the world, a visa, a passport. Like if you need your passport or your visa to go somewhere, it looks like it's gonna work out because we got the Nine of Cups. Everything's gonna be real easy. Your documentation, all of that, it's gonna work out easily. Some of you could be working on a dual citizenship. Looks like that's going to work out in your favor if that's something you're working on. But if you're looking for like a work visa or something, a travel visa, it's going to work out. The world, injustice, and the Nine of Cups. All right, let's see. I'm also getting whatever this company offers you, it will be fair, especially if you're asking the right questions because it's justice in the Nine of Cups. Justice in the Nine of Cups. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Yeah, there's children. There's a lot of children around this. Some of you could actually be thinking of teaching children in another country, or you will, or if it's not, it could be tutoring as well. We have strength. You're going to be really good at that. Some of you have that child archetype, so children gravitate to you. They feel comfortable around you, man or woman, man or woman. And then we have the wheel of fortune. So if you've never had a teaching job before or worked with children, um, this is going to be a life-changing opportunity for you, in a sense of it may not be major financially lucrative, and I don't think that's why you would be choosing this path. I don't think it has anything to do necessarily with making a ton of money. It's about the experience, it's about giving back. Maybe some of you are in a place where you want to give back to the community, you want to give back to children, you want to help children. Some of you are realizing something about, connecting with children in a way where you can develop them to the next level, help them achieve their goals, whether it's volunteer work. Some of you could be working at an orphanage. Some of you are thinking about fostering a child. It's something about giving back to children, but really helping children. And that's going to add more. I just saw a hummingbird, you guys. I know some of you are like, that's not a big deal. Well, for me, where I'm sitting, it's a big deal. Why? How that just flashed in front of me. Um, what I was saying is that whatever you're going to be doing to help children, innocent souls, is going to add more positive karma to your spiritual bank, is what I feel. All right. So I'm going to close that out here. I feel like that message, it felt the way I was delivering it, it felt all over the place for me. If you got something out of that, fantastic. If you didn't, leave it for someone else. So I'm gonna leave it here. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.